And last time it took for a minute, so let me see. We should be live now. Are we?
Nope. Yep. There it
Yeah.
went.
Saying we are on
Alright,
YouTube.
I apologize, guys. You would have been there for a minute. It just here.
there we go.
Yeah, just here took a minute on my end to
It just
show
came
here.
up.
Yeah, yeah. Um, Welcome, guys, to another Monday here in Operation 11 Charlie. Um, Monday show. Man, it's been what 2 weeks before we had our last live, so we're a little bit off. Still tired, right, Charlie?
Oh my
My
God.
guy, Josh. Yeah. So yeah, we're still a little bit tired. Tony's in a meeting. He should be joining us soon, guys. Tony Ccxrc. So he'll be joining us real quick. So I just want to say we already have some people in the chat. Let me see here. Robert Osborne, welcome in battle. RC Patina, Eric, Richard, Kurt in the house. Welcome, brother. Truck Tech Joe in the house. Moose in the house. Welcome, Moose, brother. Jeremy Burris in the house. Radioactive. Thank you guys for joining us. Sick 'em, boy. Get him.
Right on cue, right?
Right on cue. Get him, boy. and light and light RC in the house. Welcome in, guys. Hello from Georgia. Love what you guys do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Psycho 13 Garage, welcome in, brother. Good to have you here. Good to have you here, guys. Um, if we miss anybody, thank you so much for being here with us. Um, so let's start. I don't know, my goodness. It was a long week for us. Very grateful, right, Charlie?
Yeah,
Josh,
that was a long week. That was what was it, 2,600 miles? Is that what it was? Something like that?
around that.
It was 18 and 20 hours. It was I don't know how many million time changes through the same two freaking time zones. That was insane. Never knew what time it was. It
Even
was crazy.
even at the house, we went to the second floor, changed.
Yeah, we had
We
different
went there.
times. We were like, what time
Yeah,
is your phone set? We had
yeah.
different times. It was so weird.
Jesse, welcome in. Matt, welcome in, brother. Oh no, RC Eric, welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Yeah, my goodness. But yeah, going there, we had an amazing time. Always we took our time, couple of days traveling, right, Charlie?
Yeah, it was good too. We didn't hit weather. We didn't hit any real. Well, we hit a little bit of traffic that last night, but that was it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's nice.
it's no traffic. The only is the construction slows down a bit, but we still were driving and we didn't stop.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
lot of construction going there, but it was yeah, it was awesome. We took the back roads. So
The
it was
back roads.
roads, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we went there, man. We got to when we got there Tuesday, right? That Tuesday last
Yeah, we
week.
got there Tuesday night. We got into our house. We got all settled in. The registration they made super easy. They had us come down, so we got through registration really easy, and it was nice. They were very, very like super accommodating. They were just really nice. It was awesome.
Yeah, we didn't know what to expect. We were very
Yeah,
grateful, Ryzen, for sponsoring all that stuff and helping our guys to make it to Axialfest. All of our sponsors, not just Horizon, all of our sponsors and supporters, everybody that were part of the raffles that we did in the last couple of months, you guys are part of that. We were able to take between 34, 38 uh, people between veterans and family members.
yeah, yeah.
So it was a large group. We had a couple of new families joining us and spending time with us for the first time. It was awesome, man. Everything was smooth in our end. Uh, Thank you, Josh, James Hobbies, man. Always bringing the side by side for us to be able to take veterans up and down, brother. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
that
that was unreal. I mean, there's no way I could have made it to some of those trails without the side by side.
yeah,
I mean, I needed to dropped off and then picked up. I mean, that was the saver, man. It was
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So thank you, Josh, bro.
No problem.
You know, and we had a good time. We had Josh side by side there, and we have Craig also. One of our Kentucky rep, he brought another side by side. So we had a lot of it helped us tremendously on the moving up and down with our veterans and whatnot. And the event again went smooth for us. It was very hot, very humid, man.
It
Very, very,
was hot, man.
yeah. O11C Uber, yeah. Thank you, that's Josh. O11C Uber, man.
That's what it was.
What we need to do is, and that's we're gonna get better radios for that, for the range on that one.
Yeah, yeah, that got weird. Couple spots.
Yeah, we were able to hear you guys, but you guys couldn't hear us, you know, answering back. That's why we're
And we didn't exactly know where we were.
yeah.
You guys like, where are you? We're
But
here.
we find you, we find you, we find you. That's but everybody hydrate from our group. I didn't hear nobody going down because of a heat stroke, thank God. But
No,
none of our
thank
guys,
God. Yeah.
yeah, none of our guys. Well, so yeah. Let me see here. Miss anybody? JNXRC, welcoming Dana. Dana, welcoming Dana. How you doing, brother? Truck Tech Joe. Uh, X Thing, welcoming. Casey, welcoming, welcoming. So let me show some pictures real quick. We had two induction ceremonies, right? We had two induction ceremonies, two new members of the family, and I wish we should get Joe here. Ben is in the house. Hey Ben, uh, welcoming Ben Davis and John Davis, man. Very hip van, man, help, and they help a lot.
Cool guys, man. Made two
Yeah,
new friends just like that, man. That
yeah,
was cool guys, man.
yeah. Yeah, let me show some pictures right here. Uh, this is your first time, Charlie. You know, from your perspective, how was your experience out there, man? Well,
It was unreal. I mean, from the time we got there, we showed up, we were tired. They went right to the house. We got settled in. We got some food going. Then the next morning we got up. It was hot, so we had to make sure we took some water down there.
yeah.
Set up. I mean, the setup. I mean, the guys that did the setup looked like they'd done it 100 times because everything went up like in minutes. Like the whole thing went up. Tables, chairs, tents, coolers, everything. It just went right up. And then everything. It was so smooth. I was like, wow, this was pretty cool because it wasn't like physically was doing a whole lot to help, but yeah, it went so smooth. That was pretty cool.
I want to say, yeah, man, and I'm blaming Frank. Frank spoiled us.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, because every time we had to do something, we came back and there was food.
Yeah, Frank spoiled us, man, and you as well helping out and doing stuff. The breakfast.
And the ladies, they were making stuff out of the leftovers. It was
Yes.
unbelievable. It was awesome.
Yeah, huge shout out to the ladies and everybody
Oh yeah.
and everybody that worked on the booth and the campground. It was just
Yep.
awesome. In some of the pictures there's a lot of pictures out there. Man, how about this body right here? It's an
That's fun.
XCX6
Yeah.
body that they did for this is for his grandfather here, Chris from Horizon. It was awesome. His grandfather's, I mean, he was in World War II, right? And it's the details on this body had the unit patch of his grandfather's unit back in World War II. So it was awesome. Here's some of our inductees. Here we got Sean J. Here and Joe. We're very grateful. A lot of the people that help us out tremendously. As you guys know, Sean Jays is still active duty. Joe is a civilian, always helping out. No question asked. helping out O11C behind the scenes. We are very grateful of Joe. Also, Joe's son, he's a veteran. He's a veteran and help us. So Joe, welcome Joe and Son Jay to the family. I know Son Jay's here with us. We'll be talking to him. This is one of the raffles. It was the last day of the
Yeah.
raffles. This is Soy Major, Jeremy Kilborn, one of our guys. He built it. It's a 10-3 base camp base, right? It's a I'm sorry, 10-3.
Yeah, it was a base camp. That the chassis was base camp on that one.
On
The
this
chassis was base camp. On the other one, the chassis was very customized.
yes. So this one, that what he did is, we did a raffle. Everybody that were part of this raffle, it was tremendous. Look at Son Jay, he has and his beautiful family here. They they're spending the couple of days with us. We got John here and Ben, Son Jay, some of our guys here. Man, we were here looking at the details on this body. It was very impressive. Very, very, very impressive on this. On the details of that. Some of the stuff, this is right before the induction ceremony. Some of the people that came and support our raffles, our daily raffles. Again, thank you so much, man. And we were always finding it right. Our guys were playing and having fun out there. I think Josh brought that, or one of our guys brought that from there. If so some of the guys here at the
There
house.
it is.
Yep. Some of the a long day, like I say, it was hot.
Yeah.
I don't know who's that guy, who's that lady there. Yeah,
That's me and Kayla.
yeah. So it was again grateful, amazing time. Again, Brandon.
Brandon.
I don't know who's those two guys right there. Frank,
Yes,
some
Frank.
some random dude there.
Yeah.
Just stop by. They get inside. Look at our the family there.
Those are Jesse's kids, right? They were playing pool.
It's Jericho. That's Jericho.
Yeah.
And Eli. And look at that, a new maybe.
Oh, wow.
It's newest member,
Oh
youngest
my
member right
God.
now. Beautiful girl, right?
That was the cutest little kid.
This
There's Frank.
Frank, Frank again. I mentioned it earlier. He spoiled us, Frank, man. Spoiled us tremendously. On this, man. The food that he cooked right here. Is Frank working on this? Make sure that everybody ate. It was delicious, man.
Oh,
Delicious. Some guys here working on that. Some of our guys eating this every every day. We had a buffet there, right, Charlie?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Look at this.
Yeah, that was the next morning. See, steak and eggs from the steak the night before. It was nice, man.
Oh my goodness! Again, it was awesome. A lot of I'm hungry, but I haven't eaten yet.
I know. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
Frank, you making more steaks, bro?
No kidding.
Oh, hey, look at that. They were asking for Bandit on the house.
That's where it was the whole time, man.
A
The
Bandit
whole
right
time.
there.
He
Bandit
was so
right
good. I mean, I said it. 2,600 miles. Me and him. He'd take up more room in the back seat than I would. I didn't do any of the driving. For any of you guys don't know, Frank and Brandon split all the driving. I drove from Port Orange to home. That was about 60 miles. And yeah, that dog was something else. Now, 300 gates, not to mention 300 gates. That dog made it.
300 gates, man. Wow, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Blah. Welcome, Frank. I see some of the guests. Dana, One Lacos RC. We miss anybody to join us. Aris, Sergeant Major will be joining us soon. It's getting settled here. We just got back home from work. Wacos in. Milka, welcome in. Let me see. RC Crawling Attic or 11C. Did anybody get in touch with you, Crown? Not, somebody called me. They got in. One of our guys there from California. Curtis got in touch with us, and they are going to call us. They have our contact number. I think they try to reach out to us while we were traveling last week back from Axialfest Badlands. So they should be yeah, they already know. I guess they already know. They're gonna get a hold of me soon. So JDSRC, welcome in, welcome in. Let me see. We got here more pictures. This some of the family here while we're doing the raffles. Our guys getting ready. Look at Charlie. Look at Charlie there, and the guys that were getting
It's
ready.
me and Bandit. Here we go.
Yeah, going to the trails, man. Going to the
Yep.
trails there.
Yep.
Charlie mentioned it. What you call it? The in-processing, and they help us tremendously how to do check-in and all that stuff. So make it easier for some of our guys there. That's the first day while we were doing the check-in on the event.
Yeah, that was nice because they let us come in first.
Yeah.
But it was like a good line too. They let us come on in, man. They got us all checked in and out of there quick, and that was nice.
You were mentioning earlier about Jeremy Burris, right? How
Yeah.
helpful he was with us, right, Charlie?
No, I can't tell you. Like the first day, I was real like, all right, how's this gonna go? Here I go. It's me and Bandit, and all right, how hard is this trail gonna be? Because I'm wondering, how much I can hold up. Not to mention, Bandit never done nothing like this. Dude, he was like my LCG 110 super puppy, man. He was jumping over logs. He was jumping over ruts. Jeremy was knocking stuff down so that I could drive the truck on the trail, but Bandit and I could walk through it. He was awesome, man. Jeremy was awesome. And then the next day, I was like, hey, which trail, do you think, given on, you see how I handled it yesterday? And he picked out a perfect trail, and we wound up watching part of the TTC. It was awesome. It's totally awesome.
Yes. And remember, guys, it was very hot. Very, very, very hot, man. Very hot. So some more pics here. Some of our guys. More food here. Man, oh, look at this one right here. Thank you, Greg. Greg, one of our veterans also, he brought some steaks as well. So my goodness, more steak that we ate throughout this. I think this was the last day, right, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the night we had the
Saturday.
How do you like it this year, Josh? How was, hanging out with our guys and whatnot? How was your experience?
Oh, it was a great time, man. I had a blast. We all had a blast.
Yeah. I like how every day we were interacting and hanging out with us. It was awesome within us. This one we didn't plan it, right? Because we got the house, and next to one of our neighbors right next to us was Sergeant Major and Matt and Jesse, right? We would have planned this. I bet you that house would be taken the one either or.
Right.
So it was awesome that they were right next to us.
Yeah, right next door. It was nice.
Yeah. Some of my kids there, here, some of the stuff, family, all that stuff, going through all the process here. There was the 5K, right?
That was crazy. And then they messed up the timing, so all these guys ran their butts off, and kinda.
Jesse, a few of our guys, Jesse and John, Jesse and John did the 5K. Jesse's kid, Johnny. Oh my God, bro. It was everybody, all these guys that were going, it was very hot, man. And I was, shoot, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. And they did an amazing 5K, man. And it was very hot. Hey, you like mine? I knew.
That's how he's Flavo Flav fan.
There you go. It was that hot, man. It was that hot. So let me close here some of the stuff here. Let me send John, I gotta send this invite to John here real quick. Some of our veterans, guys, any of our veterans on the chat, let me know. We can forward it to real quick. Let me get this done here. Son Jay, man, first time hanging out with us, brother. Welcoming Son. How was your experience, man, out there?
Absolutely amazing. Feeling the love and the support and just the welcoming for me and my family to come through there was freaking awesome. So shout out to Josh and giving us a ride in a side by side a whole bunch of times, getting us out to the trails. I went off and did some solo stuff. I like to do a little solo, so that's my little peace of mind thing, trying to get away from everything.
Yep,
So it
yep.
was cool, like learning some of the trails the first day, and then that made me say, you know what, I'm doing another day. So I booked a hotel for another day, and then came out the next day and missed the 5K because I was still a little tired from all the driving before. But it was nice being out there and just hanging out, and the induction was pretty cool. I had a feeling something was gonna happen. I told my wife, I was like, I think they might be doing something. We'll see.
We
We're gonna
try
go
to,
off to the bathroom real quick. Came back and they were already talking. And I was like, oh man.
yeah, we were trying to keep
It happened early though, because it wasn't supposed to happen until Utah.
Yes, yes, yes,
Mhm.
yes, yes. Yeah, it was that was the plan. That was the plan. I said, why wait? We got Sergeant J here. Let's do this here now, right? And plus the whole family was gonna be
Yeah,
present.
it's the best when you get the whole family there.
That's
Yeah,
what I
that
was
was awesome. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
And so we took everything just in case. I said, let me see who shows up and whatnot, how we see it, and then we'll do it. So when we saw the whole family, we got to do here. We got to do it here in Axialfest. So that was the plan. Josh, can you forward, brother? Thank you, brother. And it was awesome, man.
Yeah, it was just, for me, it was just mind blowing. Just all the people, and then the community there was pretty cool. All the people were nice. Everybody on Vendors Row was cool. Ended up leaving with an SCX6, so it was a good trip.
Yeah,
Amazing trip.
somebody else here in the panel brought one home as well. Took one home.
Matter of fact, I took my wife out yesterday, and she went crawling with me yesterday, and she
Oh, she
drove it,
did?
and she loved it. She was like, "That was fun." She was like, "I need to come out here and do this more with you." Because it's kind of like you get a little bit of a workout too. You're hiking
Yeah.
around, you're going up
Yeah.
stuff and going
Oh, yeah.
down.
Yes,
It's
yes,
good.
yes. That's awesome, man. Let me see here. Welcome, Jeremy. So Major, welcome, brother.
How we doing?
Good to see you, man. Still recuperating?
A little bit, catching up on work, really.
Right.
But yeah.
Any glitter left?
What's that?
Any glitter left?
I have plenty of glitter for everyone. Definitely.
And of course, we got a special guest, Tony, part of the family. Welcoming Tony.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey,
Good to see
Awesome.
you, bro. Good to see you again
You look
here.
all polished up, Tony.
I don't have a hat on.
Yeah.
Look all polished up.
I just realized I don't have a hat on. I just came from a meeting, so did
I
not
gotta
have my
say, it was nice to meet all you guys that I got to meet in person for the first time. Amazing. Seeing all the passion you guys have for everything, and then just overall, I'm just excited to be a part of it, and I appreciate you guys.
welcome aboard, man.
Just welcome to the family, brother.
Yeah.
Welcome to the family. Let me.
Did you stay for Saturday too, Sergeant J?
Yeah, I ended up staying out there Saturday. Yep. I
Okay.
stayed all the way to the end when they started doing raffles, and I had to get out of there because I knew I had to go home and rest. We'll go back to the hotel and rest up a little bit, pack some things up,
Yeah,
and
because you had
then
a
get
long
ready for the
drive,
road the
right?
next day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 15
Well,
hour drive back
Ooh.
home.
You went to leave and then heard what the next raffle was going to be, came back and waited, and then when you
Yep.
didn't win, left.
Had to wait one more.
Oh,
You never know, man. You might win something.
yeah. Hey, I walked away with an SCX6 as well.
Right.
Yeah. Only one. Came with one, bought another, and walked away with only one. So that was good.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing right there.
Beefed up one too.
Right.
Nice.
Let me see here, guys. Lanier's by Tony. Welcome in. Dwayne, welcome in, guys. Thank you for stopping by.
Dennis, he got his truck right this weekend.
Yeah, I saw a post there that he
Yes,
put.
I did drop it off
Yeah.
Saturday after we left your house.
Yes.
Awesome.
Ben David says my father left with a 6 too, not just 6. At some look at right here. Look at Ben and John. Welcome in, guys. We got
I
a
can't see the fan. Oops.
How you doing, John,
How
Ben?
you doing, Charlie?
How you
Hey.
doing, guys? How you doing tonight?
Good.
So we just talking about our experience that happened at Axialfest Badlands right before we start talking to Tony CCX in a minute. And how was your experience, John and Ben? You know, this year, right? With O11C, everything that we set up, the house and everything. How was it for you guys?
Oh, the house was great. Not having to drive was a half hour, 45 minutes to
Yes.
Crawford.
Yeah.
Made it a lot easier.
Yeah, right. It was awesome. It was awesome, and it was a huge help, tremendous help. So we are very grateful for that from Horizon helping us out on that. So definitely, man. Um, the brotherhood, the family environment, all that stuff, man. That's what I enjoyed the most. You know, everything. I enjoyed everything, but that behind the scenes, all that stuff. I know Tony. We're gonna be talking to Tony soon as well. Tony was part of some of that stuff as well with us at the house, and that's what O11C is about, right?
Yeah, all the people coming in and out of the house. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah. Thank you, Ben. Ben helped tremendously, you, John, and but Ben helped our guys fixing rigs and everybody helping out everybody. So, Ben always willing to help out. So, thank you, Ben, brother.
No problem.
We love that. We love that. Jeremy, how was your experience this year, man? There.
It was great, other than being sandblasted and baked.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Yeah, it was, yeah, the happenstance of being your next door neighbor was fantastic.
Yeah,
That was cool.
Yeah, it was a great weekend. Love it.
yeah.
Both tents were right where all of the cars were going by. Like everybody had to pass both of your tents
Yeah.
and that quarter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sold a lot of raffle tickets that way. A lot.
Yeah.
I'm calling them in, just hey. Yeah, man.
A huge shout out to our guys that work the booth, our ladies working the booth, did an
Oh,
amazing job.
oh, Carol and Carol and
Kayla
Kayla, killing it,
and
man.
yeah, and Trish, they were there
Trish, yeah.
all weekend there working out and helping out there. So that was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah.
They made a water bed for Bandit when we came back from the trail. They took the ice water from the cooler, they put it in a plastic bag, and then they laid like a towel so he could lay on an ice water bed when he
Still
came
on
back
the
from the
camera.
trail.
It was like a minute delay.
For Bandit. That's for Bandit.
So I'm like,
Charlie got a chair. I felt pretty good. I got a chair, but Bandit got an ice water bed.
Who did that for him, for Brandon?
The girls.
Oh, the girl. Oh,
Yeah, but when I came back, they were like, "Oh, I must have got the idea when I was gone." And as soon as I came back, they set up this whole ice water bed, and
mhm.
I was like, "Wow, all right, I'll just sit here in the chair."
That's awesome. I see Clayton's RC. Welcome in. Said, hey, sorry I'm late. Was nice meeting you down there. It was crazy. Oh, a Canadian guy said there, yeah, he stopped by and say hi to us. A lot of people that we met there stopped by to our booth and our house as well. Our neighbors that we had.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Will that actually had surgery a couple of days ago. Will, one of our neighbors, spent time drinking coffee with us every day. So
Oh yeah.
some of the stuff that we enjoy.
And the other neighbors won the 4x competition. The neighbors right next door on the other side won the four-man comp, the family comp. Yeah, with like 2 babies and 4 adults, and they won.
Wow.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
So talking about prayers of one of our veterans. He just recently had a emergency back surgery last week. So he is recuperating. I went to visit him on Saturday. So just prayers for him for the speedy recovery. So hopefully he get back soon on his feet and all that stuff. So has a lot of therapy coming up for him. And we just prayers for our brother. So he could be back again, hanging out with us. So get well, brother. That's it, guys. Anything else that we gotta mention before we go to Tony, guys? Any guys that you want to mention? Feel free before we go to Tony. here. And I think we show all the pictures. All our sponsors, I mentioned it again. I cannot stress it enough, guys. All our sponsors that were part of this, making this happen. I ain't even gonna start mentioning there's a lot, so I don't want to forget nobody. So all our sponsors, all our supporters, people that were part of the raffles that we had done all the time. And
Rory did all that work for us as well.
yes. Shout out to Rory, Tony that was there with us as
Tony.
well. Yeah. And all the guys said they were interviewing and helping, talking and meeting the guys, our guys. They wanted to know more our guys and whatnot. So shout out to them. And you guys make this possible again. And we were able to take around 34, 38 veterans with their families out there. So it was a huge turnout. Right before, a couple of months ago, we didn't know. Right, Sergeant Major, we didn't know how many we were going to be able to take. It was a little bit, but everybody that worked in and helped support the raffle, all that stuff. So we were being able to take that. That's a big amount of people to move and whatnot. So we're very, very, very grateful on that. I think that's it. Let me go with Tony. Tony, brother. So Tony, Tony, my goodness, Tony, man, Tony. And I cannot mention it so many times, man. We are very grateful of Tony.
Oh my God.
I know Tony knows it, man. And when O11C started, right, he helped us out on a lot of stuff, and especially the relationship with Horizon. It happens because of Tony, and all the stuff. That's why a lot of sponsors came in, and I know we mentioned it to you many times, but I cannot stress it enough, Tony. Thank you so much, brother.
Yeah, you guys are welcome, man.
You are a huge part of what O11C it is right now and today. So
I had an awesome time hanging out with everybody and getting to know everybody and hitting the trail with them and seeing how you guys do it. I've seen from the live streams and that, and it's changed over the years, from what it used to be but it's still, I think what you guys are doing is absolutely amazing, top notch. I think the direction you're going is even more sustainable and a better direction as far as even helping people. So yeah, I mean, it's cool to see what you guys have done and how far you guys have been able to take this from what it was, 3 years ago?
more than that.
4 years ago?
5, 6 years ago.
5, 6? Man.
Yeah.
Oh, I just moved 3 years. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been here 3 years now almost.
Yeah.
Shoot, time's flying. But yeah. So it's very, very cool to see. But awesome to see the trucks on the trails and just the way that you guys support each other and take care of each other, the family that's been created around it. And yeah, it's awesome. I apologize for anybody that I kept up snoring in the middle of the night.
First floor.
I was like, ooh, I'm in the.
What?
Sorry, everybody. Yeah.
For any of you guys out there that only know Tony from YouTube, he's also like super cool guy to just hang out with. I mean, YouTube aside, like just a super cool guy to hang out with, telling stories, just chilling. But yeah, man, does some serious snoring.
I can chop some logs, my goodness.
Hey, you hear what Sergeant Major said? That Sergeant Major said he didn't hear nothing. Yeah,
I didn't hear nothing.
He probably heard it a little bit of next door. There's probably a little bit. If you had a decibel reader, there's probably ticking the scale. That's always my thing. It's like, oh boy, here we go. But I was like, hey, if anybody can sleep through anything, it's gonna be you guys.
Well, us, we are accustomed to it, especially when we down range or whatever we are. Yep. The barracks, man.
The sailor, what are you kidding me? Inside a ship at echoes and holy smokes, man.
And it sounds, smells.
Right.
Yeah. So some of us need that just to go to sleep.
You need the sound, yeah.
Yeah, we need the sound, man. It took me a minute to get accustomed.
Yeah, I'm always a night owl. So I'm always like, lights out. I'm gonna sneak in and yeah. But no, you guys were good. The house was awesome that you guys had.
Right?
That was cool.
The weather was fantastic to a degree. I mean, it was hot, but I mean, it's not been it wasn't as hot as some years because there was, you get that there was a breeze that was blowing through that was
Yeah.
pretty all right.
Yes. I think that's
And-
what helped it. Yeah.
And they took a lot of them up into the trails, so they'd give you a break. You might start in the quarry,
Yeah.
but they'd duck you into the trails and give you a little. You didn't get as much breeze, but you got a break from the sun. It was, I think they were some of the better trails that I've done. I didn't do the swampy year, and I usually only can do maybe 4 trails a year, but I thought they were fantastic, especially that new section they opened up.
Right.
It was in the woods, but it was rocky. It wasn't like the mud.
Yeah.
Because I don't do a lot of the mud ones anymore. We've burned up too many trucks at Axialfest in their mud. They've got a special kind of mud there
Oh, that's
that
nasty.
loves
Clean that up. It's nasty.
tear up electronics. So, and I love going in water. I mean, that's one of my favorite things, but I avoid it like the plague when I get there because we've had 5 trucks just stop there.
Well,
So-
one of our trucks for one of our veterans, one of the actual band helped fix it. We thought it was just simple stuff, that the motor burned, but it was a lot more than that.
Oh, it was clicking.
It was clean, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was with them. Oh, there's lots of footage of that truck dying
They
over
put
and
the
over.
ring gear through the housing. They put parts of the ring gear through the housing.
Right.
I was
The day
impressed.
before, it was chewing the spur off with the pinion. Me and Joe fixed it the day before,
Right.
reset all the mesh on the gears, and then he kicked out the rear axle.
Yeah.
Oh, the rear axle came through?
It broke a gear tooth off, and poked it through the plastic housing.
Oh my gosh.
Like, you sure he
love
wasn't,
ring
sure he wasn't running 6S in that thing or something?
Right? Holy
It had a stock
moly.
motor in it, didn't it, Ben?
No,
It was a 27 turn home.
Yeah, it was a 27 turn like axial.
yeah,
Wasn't it?
yeah.
No, at the time, the one I replaced, they had a Holmes in it. They had a
It
27
had a
Holmes.
Holmes. Okay.
It was a home hobby with a 1080.
ESC.
It's some of our young boys there from it was a good experience, right? For him to understand that you don't do all this stuff because you're gonna
Little
have,
modulation.
yes. So it was good schooling for him. I talked to the dad afterwards too. They had to come here and get all this they flew to Badlands, and so they came and pick up all the stuff. And now Noah is the boy's name, and he wants to learn how to fix it. Like you guys help him out. So Josh, so I made
Yeah,
you.
I gotta get on yeah.
And
Oh
so
yeah.
he wants to learn how to do all that stuff. So they want to look for the manual to open it up and learn how to do all that. So it was a good experience that for him, and then they were very glad that you guys help him out. So
Sounds like a good candidate to get a base camp builder's kit.
right.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good.
That's a good idea there.
That's a good idea, Sergeant Major. There's some other stuff. So yes.
Yep.
Yes, definitely. Let me see here. Some of the guys that came in. If we miss anybody, I see Clayton's RC, Swampers RC, welcome in, brother. Chainsaw, welcome in. Tom, welcome in, brother. Good to see you, Battle. Good to see you here, hanging out with us. Let me see here. Josh had helped me. Josh helped with the transmission with Moose. Josh, you will help me now, Moose, with the Pro.
Yeah, he just flipped the 20 and the 18 on the overdrive, so it was binding a little bit because it was just they're so small.
It's very tricky right there. Also, I want to say thank you. There was a lot of people. There was a couple of people that donated stuff for us to raffle, and we raffle it amongst the veterans. They wanted for us to go to our veterans. And we thank you for that. We got a couple of rigs that we brought back because we have, Charlie, we have about 4 induction ceremonies coming up that we got.
I got 2. I think I got 2 base camp, and then I got 3 broken loaners.
Yeah, that we got.
I got a box full of needed repair AX24s. I got a really sore back,
And that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
happened. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. So we got some of the stuff that we got to plan for our guys. We got our O11C outing at the end of this month here. Because
Yeah.
in a couple of weeks we got to go to Axial Fest West. So we're gonna be going there
On the move, man.
on the move,
Right.
brother. 3 weeks. I'm beat up, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do, man. So our guys there from West are looking forward to it. So I can't wait to that. It's in Rob's Resort. It's been for the last 2 years. So it's an amazing location, guys. All the way up on the mountain next to Rubicon Trail. Maybe 20 minutes before the Rubicon Trail down there, but it's a nice location, Rob's Resort. So looking forward to that. Raymond E. Tanner, welcome in. David Peck, welcome in, guys. Thank you for stopping by on that. So let's go back. Let's go back, Tony, brother. What's going on with Tony, man? With you, brother. A lot of changes, right? With you, man, over the couple of years. So what's going on?
Yeah, it's been busy. I'm working full time again, and more than full-time hours, so it's cut back a lot on the RC time. But I've also got kids that are getting older and they have their own hobbies, and as they get older, you start to invest in what they're doing. So it's also pulling at my time. They want to go play disc golf, or they want to go, do whatever it is, fishing. Guess who's taking those are other hobbies, right? So
Yeah.
that take a lot of time. And
Yeah.
so I definitely get my every Thursday night, well, not for the summer right now, but all through the year for the most part. Thursday night is our mini comp night, and I just have made a point to just stay involved in it. Absolutely love it. In fact, we did a couple of them out
It was awesome, bro.
just outside for fun between the campsites that we had. We just threw down some gates and had some fun in the evening, because there's not a whole lot to do inside of the campground.
Yeah.
Which is, it's kind of a bummer that there's not just like a rock stack somewhere or something to just kind of play on. They did make that one thing over by base camp. They made that little starter, but I don't think it's on the map listed.
So probably
But we kind of found it from last year, and just we went in and had fun on it when we weren't allowed on the trails. Like, and I guess I don't know what the rules are, how late you're allowed to be out and running and all that. I thought they usually tried to shut it down, but maybe not. Maybe you can run all night and go out to the trails again if you wanted. There's no ride if you do, but
yes,
we just had fun with the minis. So yeah, and I've chosen to kind of scale back into what I find and what got me into the hobby, because it was when I was working, is the stuff that I enjoy about it. Like, I got to do a lot of stuff just doing it because companies wanted you to do videos on it, or people that were watching would ask you to do, and you just go buy it and do it because people were requesting it. And now it's kind of back to like, these are what I run right now because I enjoy them. And so that's the minis for sure still. That's part because that's what we have a community for that's really great here right now, and it works through the winter. But also getting back into just some of the ones that I really like, the bashers, but just kind of I've got a few that I've been getting recently, like the new low seas, and I just got the Baja Ray that they have, the Eisenhower Brothers version of that, the Heat Wave Baja Ray truck. And so I want to do some kind of fun, just scale videos that are videos that I like because I like making them.
Yeah.
And so it entertains me to actually make the video. And so that's kind of where I'm going to go with stuff right now, because it's, I don't need it. I don't need more stuff. I've been saying, like, it becomes this rat race where you're just chasing whatever the newest thing is, but you never are enjoying anything because you're just always one time using everything. And then what I love, man, I have this, you guys saw it, that beat up green little STX 24 that I've been just destroying it's built completely how most people, like Ken Pilchner from Mini Shop RC, Shop Mini RC, was looking at it, he's like, this is not at all how I would ever think or talk about building a truck, but it goes against everything in him in the way that it's built, but it drives really well, really well. And so yeah, I mean, and I drive that thing every single week, and it just always works. I almost, have zero issues with it, except I do have a wire problem right now that Josh knows about, getting the motor to spin. But So that's where I'm kind of focused, is like the trucks that I love. Like even now I got that new SCX6. Jeremy convinced me to get a Reefs Beast 2000 for it.
Oh.
So I went from like, I don't know if I'm going to keep my SCX6s or if I'm taking it to Axialfest to just sell it, just like realize it's not for me. And instead I sold my Jeep one, bought the new one, and installed the Reefs, and it's insane. And I made the
Is that
mistake of
how we're
not
saying
taking
that
off
happened? That
that
order?
trail. It didn't happen in that order. So what happened is I went to check it at the tech, and it stopped driving. And I thought it was a slipper thing again. I'm like, I am not pulling that apart while I'm here. They're running a sale on them. I came here to drive an SCX6, and I really want a Honcho one anyway. So yeah, I kind of a different order than I've been saying it. And then when I sold the Jeep one for a really, really good deal for somebody, really good deal. I used that money to then go buy the servo, but I forgot to take off that the secondary servo mount that I just installed the night before from
I got one
Jeremy
coming for you.
from Trio, which is a game changer. If you guys have not seen it, the flex on the shift servo is insane. And Trio
Oh,
has
yeah.
a piece that he helped design when he saw the problem, and it is so good. Yep. So good. That and the clipless system,
Oh my God, the clips.
that
Yeah,
was game changing.
yes.
Because I actually went to tech check that one, or whatever they call it. What do they call that? Checking truck, the inspection, tech inspection.
Yep.
And I just pulled that truck out of the thing, and I said I'm going to drive it over them, and they're just going to slap a sticker on it. They saw me buy it. I couldn't get the body clips to actually push back in. It was so tight that you couldn't even get it. And so I walked right over to
What's the name?
Fine Laser Designs.
Fine
Yep.
Laser Design.
Kevin Fine.
Yeah.
Kevin Fine with Fine Laser Designs. Got one of his mounts. It goes on in like 3 minutes. It's super easy.
Yep.
And that again, I told him, I did tell him, Jeremy, that I saw you do the video, or you told me about it, but I also saw your video on the Vanquish, the new Vanquish, and I had to see it in person. So I did tell him that you told me to go over there. But yeah, I mean, it's just certain things like that that make the experience, for me, for some people without a lot of time, the more that you can do to make it accessible and quick and like just so much better. Like so all of those things just make it much more likely that I'm gonna pick it up. In fact, I just had my son bring it down here for me because I charged up a battery for it, and he put it in the wrong spot when I got home, and I did not feel like carrying it back down from where he put it. So I said, hey, you put it up there, you go get it. So I have it ready to rock and roll this week. 4th of July, I get it out and run it. But
Oh, nice.
no, I love hanging out with you guys, but that's what's new. Like, I'm just going to do stuff I want to do. Like, it's an old truck. Like, you'd be like, why would you do videos on this? It's like, well, because we're going to make it look cool. Like, that's going to be the point again. Like, just show the fun that I'm having, not the new products all the time, but just the fun with the ones that I have.
Definitely.
And try to get rid of the overflow.
I don't.
Yeah, we took him out and beat the crap out of him, like immediately out of the box.
And you'll like it, Sergeant Major. We had an NSDRC, a Shift, and a Beast all in the same truck, basically.
Hey, they
working through there.
Just like in real life, they play together very well.
Yeah. But there was one, like,
they got in
I'm
line.
sure Tony got a better shot of it, but they were standing on the nose and we had to move it over with the tires. Like, all the weight was on the front tires, and the servo had to walk it over on that big rocks that we found, Tony.
Yep.
A beast will do it.
Yep. No, it was awesome. So, but yeah, it was great hanging out and going out on the trails. We did part of the O11C trail. It was the big one for the SCX6s. There was a lot of water.
Yes, that's something that you guys mentioned that some of our veterans couldn't make it this year on that because of how difficult it was going to be for us.
Mm-hmm.
Next year is going to be different, Tony. So next year we're going to have an area for our guys to go in. And that's what I like about Axialfest Badlands. You can have fun with the sixes. Some of this event, they don't have that many trails that you can use the sixes. So right?
Yeah, it was a blast. I mean, even the non-trails there inside of the quarry are amazing. Like, you don't have to do what's marked. The marked ones put you on an adventure for
Yes.
sure, right? They start you on an adventure, they lead you along the way.
Yeah.
But I mean, just the terrain there is really fun.
Yes, I love it. I love it. The quarry, you could spend hours there just on the quarry. You don't have to
Yep.
like, so you don't have to go into the trails.
Yeah. And I've got to say, going back to the whole purpose of the way I'm going to, so another one that, you know, nobody's going to care about because you can't buy it anymore. The UMG 10. Holy cow, that is an amazing truck.
Yeah.
A little late on the uptake on that one,
Yeah.
but holy cow! Like even the stock tires,
Yeah.
which don't look like they should do anything. Like the way that the weight is balanced on that thing, they had a winner that most people did not know about in that thing. And I remember, I can't think of the guy's name, the G6 guy, the main guy with the kilt.
Bill.
Oh,
Brian Parker with the
Brian
Yeah, Parker. Yeah.
Oh, right.
I remember seeing his for the first time and being like, that's pretty sick. Like what he's doing with that, that's really cool. And that kind of made me want one. And then I saw the scale or the people that build the bumpers and stuff. Why am I blanking on their name?
Scalar Fab.
Scalar Fab. Yeah. All I can think of was Scale Metal Supplies at the moment. Scalar Fab. Like once I saw their bumpers and stuff for it at USC, I was like, all right, done. Ordered it, picked up their bumpers while I was there. And yeah, then never did anything with it until my buddy just built it for me. And then I said how amazing it was because it's yeah, it was really good. And I had my other one, I had the base camp out there with like the megalithics on it,
Mhm.
and it couldn't even do anything close to what I was doing with the UMG 10 with those stock tires. And I was like, what
It's crazy,
is
right?
going on here? And I think a lot of it just has to do with balance and stance, but more than anything. And probably the weight of the extra bumpers and all that kind of forward. But yeah, it just handled, yeah, it was, I'm going to be crawling with that a lot. That's probably going to be my go-to, just like trail rig. I mean, I got my comp rigs, my Vanquishes, but for trails, so good.
What was
the only thing the UMG doesn't do well is go down hills.
Oh yeah.
That's the only thing it doesn't do
You need a
well.
rear winch on it is what you
Yeah.
need. That's true. That is true.
What says here? Matt says here, I just read it from Matt. Say, Tony, do a video. Maybe they will bring back the UMG 10 back. Maybe we'll bring it back.
That ain't happening. Although I heard somebody around me has one still in the box.
Oh.
So I might have to reach out to them.
I have one right there.
I see it. Blue one.
Yep.
It's not a Tamiya to make Brad happy, is it?
No, it's
Okay.
an Axial.
Just checking.
Let me see here. Sorry, Jay, I didn't do a full trail, but we hit parts of probably 5 different trails around the quarry. Yeah, that was the last day, Sanjay, right? The last day you did trails with Moose.
Yeah, we went out and did a little bit of running. I think he had some battery issues and stuff like that, or something like that happened. I think his kid's truck ran out of juice. But
Okay, yeah.
we got some good run time and we got them all muddy and stuff. It was cool.
And
We
Moose
both
had
said we weren't going to do a lot of mud, and we ended up doing it anyway.
Moose had the Capra with the big wheels on it, right? Like the 2.2s. Was that his rig?
I don't think he had 2.2s. I think he bought one out there, right?
Yeah.
And then he ran it,
Yeah,
right?
he
That's the
picked
one he
one
bought
up.
there.
I put two
Yeah.
twos
The
on
four
my
steer?
Capra.
Oh, was that yours? Okay.
Yeah, I put two twos on my Capra. They just matched the red and black wheels. There's some 2.2s. I said, well, let me throw them on there, and that's it. Stock 2.2s. It was I'm running through mud. That was fun. I was way more capable than I thought. I was blown away. Like bone stop. Just 2.2s on it. That was it. Brandon got a lot better with the rear wheel steer. I didn't accommodate to it as quickly as he did.
I know That I never. This is my first one. Cause it was a good deal for us for that Capra, but just a simple on the because it comes with a switch, right? That you press to move the back, the rear. So with what was it? What's that remote that Jeremy showed me? Oh my
With
god.
the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the wheel, how easily is to move a lot better.
So they make those like in a kit that you can get for the Fly Sky radios that a lot of people
Nice guy.
have.
That was the one I was doing. Yep.
And you can buy them
Like on a GT5 or
conversion.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the GT5.
GT5. GT5.
It's super smooth. It's got a
and
click in it too.
yes, that the stock one
Oh.
has yes, the stock
Mm.
but yeah, the GT5 also, that's the one I had on my hand. It has a little bit of click, but it's so smooth to move left and right, however you want to move the tires, a lot smoother.
It
And
I
changes the
handed that
game
thing
for
over to
forced
my
steer.
grandson.
yes, it does. It does, Tony. It
I
does.
handed that thing over to my grandson, and he got the hang of that switch in no time. He was just busting it all over, but he had the biggest smile on his face you ever seen.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
he
knew
did
as
have
soon
it.
as he saw it, he was going to want that one. He loved it. Yeah, and the 4-wheel steer, he got the hang of it in no time.
So yes, Tony. Moose, yeah, Tony, yeah. He said he had the big wheel Capra.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes. When
But
you
then he bought another one, I think, too. I think he
Yeah.
did end up with a second one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what he ran when he went out with me. The
Yeah.
second one he bought.
Yeah. I
That
think
thing
I
was
saw you
capable
guys
out of
out
the
there
box.
too. Yep.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, those are killer, ready to run.
Yeah.
JMRC, welcome in, brother. Good to have you here. Wackles RC says, I wish they will re-release the UMG 10. Oh, or a UMG 10 6x6.
SCX6, you mean? Full like big one?
The UMG 10, but 6x6.
Oh, they did have the 6x6
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a problematic pass-through axle.
Yeah, it did have a problem.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it was not
Truck
quite.
Joe said make a FTX6 Unimog.
Then what is it? Somebody
FS. Yeah, Fly Sky G7P.
Thank you, Jeremy, brother. Yeah, that's the
Only
one.
thing with those
That's what I thought about.
G7Ps, steering potentiometer goes out on them pretty fast.
Really?
I've had Chunky had 2 of them go out, and I've had other people where I've read through the Fly Sky forums that steering potentiometer, you need to have a spare.
On it. Okay.
I don't know what that is. I'll be honest.
I haven't seen that
It's
one.
just
Yeah,
I actually
controls the
just
steering.
got one.
That's a big. It's
Oh,
a
yeah?
big word.
I haven't seen that. Yeah.
Let me see some majors to enlighten us. What is this?
Oh, I think I
This
have
is
seen
7P.
that. Okay.
Okay.
So for the 4-wheel steer, I printed a little tab to
Oh,
be able to,
Oh.
that way I can do it with
Nice.
my thumb.
I was using some major. I was using the wheel on top.
Oh, up here.
Yeah, I was using
Oh.
that.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Okay.
They make there's a guy that makes one for the GT5 that's a metal wheel.
Yeah, it goes. They
Right there.
mount it right here.
Yep.
And you can use your thumb with it as well.
Okay.
It fits in these radios too.
Okay. Is that the 7?
Yeah, this is the 7.
Okay. So yeah, they some of my buddies that do the mini stuff, because we do steer a lot of that stuff now for those, and they have them. I have the PureTech one, and I love it because it's right at the thumb too. You can
Just
have it right there, and there's the one that flips around. The Noble actually has a wheel too that you could assign,
Yeah.
as well as that radio.
the
The
radio
big colors, the colored
MT12.
screen one.
MT12.
I was thinking the 8, something 8. Radio
Oh,
Link.
the Radio Link.
The
Yeah.
Radio Link.
That one's
Yeah,
a
the
little
Radio
more
Link
trickier
has
to
a
get
wheel
to. It's
on
like
it,
in
too.
front of it. Yeah. There's 2, one that clicks all the way around and one that on the front is smoother. But yeah, I mean, the second you do that, a game changer on the 4-wheel steer as far as the way you think through using it when you
Yeah.
have a knob.
And you can reprogram the factory radio with that 4-wheel steel Capra to do 5-step. So
Yes.
you'll get a half step in between. So it's not full steer.
Right.
So
I did see people doing that where you click through them and it
Yeah.
slowly, yeah.
Ratchet steering.
Yeah, I do.
Yes,
I got
ratchet.
a knob on my radio link. I'll have to do that for him. Cool.
That's good to know. Again, I didn't know that it was a game changer when I oh my God, yeah. I like that. Tony, what was I know when we doing that, you guys were doing the 24 scale at night on the house. What was the I know you gave me your remote. I was driving that green 24 scale. What was the system you had in that one? It was so smooth, bro.
Oh, the Fear Tech one.
Oh,
Yeah, that's old. Yeah, an old motor, their original Komodo, and
okay.
I think there's a lot of the brushless ones out there now. It's just the one I know the best. It's Bluetooth. I know how to program them from my phone on the fly, and had just gotten used to it. But yeah, there's been a lot of companies bringing stuff out for them now, and it's opened up the game a whole lot for making them just perform. I know Castle just released one. I think there's a company called Dinky RC that does some stuff with ESCs and all that. So, it's really about the programming of the ESC in a lot of ways, and then you just pair what motors you want to them. But then none of them I've not found anything that doesn't have its quirks yet in it, but nothing that's not worth working through and dealing with for how little it happens. Like every once in a while, my Fear Tech will just I have to turn it off and on. Like it'll just keep driving. Like it's like, oh, pick it up, turn it off and on. Doesn't happen that often. And I don't know if it's my radio or if it's the car or whatever, but I might have it happen once every couple months. So, or it'll lipo out, you'll voltage, and it's not necessarily the ESC's fault, but we're trying to do all these big servos with them now, and you just have to turn them off and on and keep going. Like there's just little stuff that we're dealing because we're using such small batteries, like
Tony,
these little guys here. So
on the Fury Tech, on the brake, the hold brake, what do you have the percentage at?
yes, is the answer to
When
that
you
question.
when you look at your running, the bottom one, if you turn that up to 100, because it comes factory at 0, I turned mine up to 100, and because like I got the 110 scale one,
Oh
the
yeah.
Python, and it caused my truck to shut off because it was thermaling, because that hold brake sends full voltage if you're at 100%.
Oh, on your brake.
I turned it down to 15%. The truck still held. I just went and tested it tonight.
Okay.
And it didn't do any of the same things. So check the hold brake and turn it down.
Okay.
And that might help with your shutoff.
Yeah. It's usually when I'm driving and steering or something, or it's usually servo related, but yeah, I don't think my hold brake is set high at all. I think it's because of the magnets in those outrunner motors I normally run anyway have their own hold and drag to a degree. I don't usually turn that up a lot, so I'll look, but I don't think I showed you one of my wires, the way my body goes on. I basically am crimping them, so some of them are created by me, but
and then you didn't go over to Fury Tech and see if they had one.
I never really had time to get back there. It was busy, like between doing videos with Operation 11 Charlie, trying to get out and run a little bit, and then just being at everything going on. The days go so fast, and then you tell people like, hey, finally, hey, I'll come over and do a video with you like I did last time, and you start making promises and you're like, oh my gosh, I got to get to all these people, and I never made it back to. I talked to Hemistrom. We were going to try and get out on the trail, and we never did.
It's so much to do, and
yeah. When I left a night early because of my son having that disc golf tournament to be at on Saturday, which he did awesome at and was a lot of fun. So his first one.
Cool. That's awesome.
Let me see here. TT4C Rock gone in, brother. Welcome in. I just picked up a second UMG 6x6 this weekend. Awesome, brother. Icon RC, welcome in, brother. Good to have you. Yeah, so it says here, one of the guys says, I really like the Mofo Rock Wolf.
That's what I run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who says they run that?
Who's that?
B. Kushner.
Yeah. And he says he also runs the big Fury Tech ESC fan as well on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since I've moved to their bigger ones, the pro ones that they have, the ultimates, I haven't had as many of the issues that I used to have with some of the other like original. I mean, they're fine tuning it as they go. I don't particularly like the new ones because I don't like the big cases. I prefer when they were just shrink wrapped and tiny. I mean, we're working with very little area already, and now these ESCs are getting bigger and big. And they just released one now that's a brushless motor with the ESC built in for 18th scale, like a fusion style, but it's like super long looking. I'm like, I don't know what I could fit that in. Like it looks pretty big. So
Is it
it'll be
for the
curious
Ascent?
how some of that
Because
works.
you have the more room in the front.
I mean, the motor can is pretty long for and it's hard to get scale. I guess maybe it's a lot smaller than it looks in the pictures because it's, close up shots, but it just looked really big. So, and some of that stuff, again, I would rather tuck that weight down and stick it down to things instead of having it floating up in the middle of the chassis. But I mean, when we were dealing with these little pancake motors, is what we're coming from to these like really big upper. I don't know. I guess now that I think about, I was never a competitive guy, but when we think about comp stuff, it's like, I like my layout that I've got. And even when we were doing the all-in-one, they're doing the ESCs with the receivers built in, which would solve the problem that I have on mine right now, which is the receiver wire being bad from the crimping. But it just makes things so big that it's hard to place in these tiny, tiny trucks. I don't have any of them near me. Well, they definitely wouldn't fit in something like this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not gonna fit. I mean, that's so tightly packed in there. Inside of that, you're not gonna. So, yeah. Basically, room to stick a battery on the back here. Hey, I found another servo.
There you go.
We never traded out with Matt, did I?
Oh,
We ran out of time. That's another thing. Made a promise and totally bailed on him. I can take it out though and mail it to him.
I found one. I bought another one from you when they came out. I have one. I put it on my Ascent 18. So
Yeah, the one on my base camp looks worse than this one's probably actually dinged from being external and hit and stuff.
Yeah.
But that one in that base camp, I think I've driven the base camp 3 times. It's just dusty from Axialfest. That's the only place it's been driven. I bet I could just make it look brand new again for him. So I'll have to get with him on that. I feel bad now. Again, one of those things where it's like, hey, I got one. And then yeah,
roll out in the middle of the night.
just kidding. I'm gone.
We had a couple of our guys that won on the what is it? John and Ben. What is it? The court. My God.
Concourse.
Concourse.
Oh, concourse, yeah.
Yeah, not the show and shine. That
Oh
one.
yeah,
Yes, right. John and Ben,
concourse.
right?
Which ones was it?
So I know I got.
They had a lot of cool trucks there.
I want
Mhm.
to.
Throw them
Are they
things
still
over.
I'm not grabbing mine. It's too heavy.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that buggy, man.
The bugger.
Let me.
Man up, Ben. Hoist that thing up there.
Right.
Yeah.
John, that's on
Get
a
some
that's on
get some
an
PT
18
in, Ben.
Capra, right?
here.
What?
That's on an 18 Capra.
Yeah, it's on the 18 Capra.
And
That
which
is
body
so
is that?
cool.
The Sand Scorcher body.
That's what
To
I
be-
thought.
Is that painted? External paint?
Well, the stripes are vinyl.
Okay.
That's a beauty. I know
Yeah.
Simon Major, I think won something. Jesse too, right? Simon Major.
Yeah, Jesse got
did.
second place.
Yep, with a bugger.
Yeah.
Her purple beetle.
Oh, look
That
that.
That's the SCX.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's cool.
I think it's bad, man. I think
That's
I
a
was-
sick.
I have so
You
much.
can't
more
see the
than that,
back.
so-
There you go.
Look at that beauty.
Now let's see the bottom.
Here, that's about what you're gonna see.
No, Ben, I gotta show the pictures, Ben. I'm gonna show the
Yeah.
pictures. You,
Yeah.
let
And
me-
put this
let me-
down for it. Drop it.
That's heavy. Let me help Ben out. You guys, let me help Ben out real quick. That was a beauty right here.
It was so nice in person.
Let me,
Sheesh.
can you guys see it?
Yeah, that
Man.
is just
Yeah, you
I-
really got to be up in person to appreciate it. It's unreal.
That's really
I couldn't
cool.
believe it
I
was
like
3D
that.
printed.
Yes. So guys, this is XCX6, guys. It's just incredible. Ben, how long did it took you to do this, Ben?
From idea to what you see in the pictures was 2 months.
2 months, man. Wow.
Holy smokes.
Yes, it was incredible, very impressive. Again, you got to see it in person on this one. So I love that. I love
It reminds me of RC four-wheel drive Sub-Zero.
yes, it's very reminiscent of the Sub-Zero.
That was probably based on what this was based on, the Scorpion chassis. It won a couple TTCs. They made a toy on, or Nylent made a toy, RC toy in 1/6 scale. They've been out there.
Yep.
So here is before you painted it, right,
Yeah.
Ben?
That showed all the JB weld and everything I used to hold the body together.
That's great. And the lights that you show us, they were very bright. That was
That's a killer rig, man.
amazing job, man. Amazing job. Oh, these guys always winning every year
Mhm.
on the concourse. They've been winning for the last what, John, Ben, the last 3 years or more?
3 out of 5 we've brought home trophies.
Trophies, man. That's awesome. Amazing
That's
talent
awesome.
these guys have. Amazing talent. So Moose is saying with the MK19 on top.
Yeah, not in any of those pictures, but yeah, I had the Mark 19 on top for show and shine. Concourse.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is amazing job, Ben. Amazing job, you guys.
Thank
Also, the other one, I was hoping for the other one, man, because I was hoping for the other one you did.
Go carry that one now too. We need to just bring that one in.
Yeah,
That's a little too big to get through
Hold
the
it
door.
over your head.
Moseying on it.
Do you
That
have
was unreal.
that one is crazy. I don't see. Let me see. Do you got pictures?
It should be on there just before, like a day before the one you just
Okay.
showed.
Yeah, let me show this one. This is impressive. This one. I was thinking this one was gonna get something too. Because is the wheelbase different?
Yes, that is.
Oh, my new. I had
When
it.
you get the picture.
Sorry. It
I
has-
asked if it was carved out of wood when I first saw it. Like, if it's the one I'm thinking.
right here. Yep, this one.
Yeah.
This thing's unreal.
Gosh.
Yeah, the frame was stretched 2.5 inches, extra skid plate to stretch the wheelbase, custom rear drive shaft. It was done pretty much in the same style of Hemi Storm's Gladiator and wheelbase stretch.
Nice. That's like who's dream truck? I mean, that's like a 1-to-1 dream truck, let alone. That was awesome.
So, guys, this is another 6, guys. The guy. Oh my God. My bad. I was
Sorry.
forgetting about they had the music.
What
But
chassis is that on?
a 6, bro.
6.
That's a 6.
Dude, that's
It's huge.
Yeah. It's
And
just,
there's paint underneath it so I can sand it back and patina it as it gets damaged and
yeah.
good frame.
Very cool. Very,
That
very.
Texas, I was very impressed when I saw. Oh my God, look at.
I want one of those.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you did an amazing job, man. Amazing job, brother. On this.
Thank
one.
you.
Amazing job.
You did
Robert's
win on
having
that,
the
right?
same. Robert's having the same anxiety I am.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Very impressive. Very impressive. I was like I say, I was just helping out on the course. So some of the stuff I stayed back because a lot of our guys were in those and I didn't want to mention nothing, but I was hoping they picked that one up too.
Oh, they couldn't pick it up. It was heavy. He let me try and pick it up.
You just point.
They didn't choose that one. I hope I was wishing they would choose that one, but they didn't. So it was very impressive, man. Very impressive.
Thank you.
Let me see. Between John, Ben, and I, we have 15 awards. Wow, that we have taken home from Axialfest. That's Jeremy first.
Mm.
Yeah. That's impressive, guys. Tony, that new, so you mentioned the new, what was it, the Losi that came out? What was it, the laser nut, right, that came out?
Oh, the big one looks pretty rad.
Have you seen it in person or no?
That thing looks cool.
What is it? Is that a 5th scale or what was the
They
scale?
said 1/6 scale.
1/6. Jeez, sweet.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah, but it's the big ones that go fast like that, where you're gonna take it out and probably break it.
Yeah.
You then get to carry, as these guys have just exhibited.
Oh, yeah.
That may not be fun. So, I wouldn't go very far out to run that. I'd want it to be at a course where I could pull up in a parking lot, and if I did break it, I'd only have half a mile at the most to walk with it. I wouldn't want to do more than that.
Yeah, with the big Losis that we used to run, we had dog leashes.
Yep.
And we would drag
two of them, right? They'd strap to the, because I have it for my 5.
Yep.
Yep. Must have. But those ones, they're protected by the body. Those laser nuts, I'm thinking the break that I'm picturing is like snapping A-arms off, and then you're still dragging a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's something fun about the big ones. I guess it's no different than the DBXLE going. I used to take that out pretty deep in the woods, and I've had to carry it out a few times, and it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you know what people are gonna do? They're gonna spin that thing.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, I think that probably actually makes more sense as a rock racer kind of truck than 1/10 scale, because you can actually take on rocks with it, like more scales of rocks, and so I think it's a smart decision to platform that up a little. I'll be curious what they'll do with the DBXLE, given that they've got that. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of wondering.
What are you guys' thoughts on? I was talking with some guys. I think it was 2 nights ago, and they were talking about when are they going to come out with like a larger scale of a Capra? Because I feel like that would, on a larger scale, would be pretty dang cool, like 6 scale. What do you guys think of that? With the 4-wheel steer and all that.
Oh, that would be sick.
I think it'd be
no comment.
I think it'd be crazy.
Okay. So that's it. That's
man.
That's all we need to know. I see Tony's face.
Currently working on something a little bigger myself.
I'd love to have something like that for sure.
So we gotta
got one look at that Capra for my grandson, and I started building something in a metal cage a little bigger for myself.
So we gotta start selling rigs now. That's why we gotta get ready for it.
Maybe that's what the guys at Reefs are going to be doing, taking the SCX6 and creating something for it.
I'm staying muted.
That'd be cool.
Could sell twice as many servos that way. I'm just saying.
I gotta get mine. My 6 is in Wyoming. I gotta get my 6.
Yeah, you need to get that thing home.
Yeah, I need to. I should have brought it to, and I still got my what is it? I got the beast. Oh, what I have here.
Your other 6 is in Florida.
Which one? Oh no! I mean to the 6, the 6x6. That's with Robert. Yeah, that's with the 6, the big 6. Yeah.
Hopefully he remembered to move it when he moved all this stuff.
Yes, I did.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you so
I got
much.
it. It's nice and safe. It's right next to Bennett's project.
I was going to say, how many trucks that weren't yours did you have to move?
More than what I've owned myself. It was quite a bit.
Matt says Tony is more into the new Mini Mojave, nice and light to carry. Right, Tony?
Oh yeah.
That's a little too small for that style truck, I think. But he's saying the 18 scale. I think the 4S Mojave is a good size for that, but
I love it.
I thought the 6S Mojave was a pretty decent size too, though. So
that's one of my favorite. I got the what's it, ERB, the black one, Mojave. That's impressive. Yeah.
I feel like that 4S is a sweet spot.
Yes, that's what I've been hearing. That the 4S is perfect on that one.
I've been putting it through its paces for sure.
Okay.
a
That
lot.
one, so you could run that one just 4S, or you could run 2S or
Yeah, yeah, you can run anything
3S.
from
3S.
3S, 4S.
Okay.
It's
So
fun. It's super fun and it's fast. Thing goes 50 plus.
that's great. It's a lot of fun again. I love the one that I have, so I can't imagine that one. Let me see here. This what you said, Josh. Welcome in, Sean.
Hey, welcome, everyone.
It said,
What's up, Sean?
what do you say, Josh?
So Sean's got his going out hat on. Should be worried.
Yeah, he does.
Where's he been?
And it's a Monday.
He's celebrating
Yeah.
Canada Day.
He's in his Peaky Blinder feels right now.
Yeah, that's it. I have tons of these caps. Like I have tons and tons of them.
That's the fighting Irish with the hat.
That's it.
What's up, Eric?
What's up?
Eric, brother, welcome in, welcome in.
Don't they give you one of those hats when you're born in Ireland instead of like the stocking cap here? They give you one of those.
Oh man,
that's a good one. That's a good one. Tony, man, what was what can I know we talk about Axialfest or whatnot, man. What was your favorite part of it over the weekend? The days that you were in.
The heat.
No, I really enjoyed well, getting to hang out with you guys was awesome. Meals, everything, just seeing how you guys do things was good. I think just getting out on some of the trails again, like I hadn't really done trail crawling since moving to Michigan, except maybe a couple times we've got a Walter RC Park where we do the gauntlet.
Yeah.
But I don't get out there very often to just run the trails. But to have that kind of terrain, like I think I was like getting that UMG 10 out for the first time. And we hit, I think it was Trail K I was telling everybody about that went into the quarry or started in the quarry. Like you kind of got dropped off and you went all the way across it. You didn't like go into it. You just cross across it. All the new stuff's to the right. And you basically started there. It worked you along the edge of it, which was meh. But then it turned up and went in about halfway into the quarry and went up into the woods. And then it just was like this rock wall that you climbed up. And then you went through these. Was it what?
That was H that you told us about.
H.
H. Okay, yeah. And then it went up that hill, but then it like snaked around all these big rocks and up over some of them. I don't know. I just had so much fun on that trail. Like we did it twice. Like I had so much fun on that trail.
Yeah, that's the one
that we went back and did it again. So yeah, I think just that and hitting the train. And we did a lot of other trails. Like it's the most trails I've done at Axialfest ever this year. Like I just was bound and determined to get out and just do trails. But that I don't know, but because I had a blast going out with the SCX6s. Like once we got off the trail and we kind of made our own on the bigger rocks.
Yeah.
It was a total blast. Until we just got kind of exhausted. It got hot. Like
yes.
We were out there a good minute and then we saw the van was about to be there because of the line of people and we booked out at lunch, but we were out there for a good couple hours running them, I would say.
Yeah, we were out 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. I have a lot of footage to go through. So much footage. I haven't looked at any of it yet. But a lot.
Jeremy Burris is saying yes, Trail H. And Moose also said Rock Pirates Trail. Is the same.
That was it was the Rock Pirates Trail.
That's what it was.
Yep. Rock Pirates Trail was epic this year. I was bummed because I really wanted to take my Rock Pirates truck on it, but it's not axial. I had it in the truck, but I couldn't bring it out there. But yeah, the Reefs Trail was good too. What was the other one? The Coolers, Canyon Coolers, which is right by Reefs.
Yep.
Both of those were really good. They both had some sections that, were for the stamina people. And I think that's one of the things people have to realize with these two is a lot of these trails are really based on being accessible to as many people as possible. So though you're like, oh man, that line looks way better, why wouldn't they do that? It's like, well, some people aren't going to be able to get up that line or be able to, so, but it did, like, once you got off of some of the rocks, it kind of just, they took you through some gates and took you along, basically a trail walk into the woods, which was great for taking a break and getting some shade and not passing out, having those moments. But there's probably 30 or so gates out into the woods. But the ones that were on that rock wall, getting up and through all that, and then coming back down and ending both of those canyon, and because I don't have that kind of stuff, those are the highlights for me. Like when I'm hitting those rocks, those are highlights.
Do you saw the bridge? Did you saw the bridge, Tony?
I fell off it twice.
Oh, you did? Wow.
Yeah.
It was
We
very
weren't supposed to
impressive.
walk across it.
Yeah. My UMG 10 that I can't buy again fell off it from the top
Oh.
twice. And the guy who built it was with me, Travis, and he was watching it like, and I'm thinking, sorry, dude.
He was alone.
Yeah, Joe made it the whole way up to the last 5 feet, and his honcho fell off, and he had the 3D printed hinge for the body. And it snap. I'm like,
really?
I'll print you another one.
Yeah. The truck took it, man. It took a beating, but the thing was, it wasn't even me. I was stopped and going to adjust and film, and somebody else got on and bounced off one of those things and just sent the truck. And I was like,
It's like a big springboard. It just,
I was like,
whoa.
When I went out there, I was solo. There was nobody out there when I made it over there to it. So I just traversed the whole thing with Goldie and made it all the way. So that's going to be the end of my video.
Nice.
My Badlands video.
It's very impressive. It's what's impressive, that 2 guys did all them trails.
Yeah. Hats off to them.
Mike, Dooley.
And they were fun.
Yes, good guys. Good guys.
Oh yeah.
But it's just impressive of everything that those guys do, man, with those trails. And they keep getting bigger and bigger. More trails. It was a lot bigger this year than last year, trail wise.
How was the night run? I wasn't there for that.
That was
tons
amazing.
of lights?
Was it? Okay.
It was, I let myself, I can't remember his name. We let it.
Okay.
It was when we got up to the starting point and everybody else was still being entertained by Bill Riddle down at the dump
where
truck.
he stands up, at the truck.
When you stood up there and you looked at the hundreds of people with all their lights on, and then all of a sudden they start following you like it's a zombie apocalypse. It was
it's one of my favorite shots when they all take off and they all start going.
It was very impressive.
That's cool. I actually put lights in a truck for that whole thing, and then I left before the night run.
Tony with lights on his.
I put him. The UMG 10 got a light. I bought it. Whoever it was that made the UMG 10 light kit, I bought it. I installed it. It was working. I turned them on when I was there running for a little bit, not the whole time.
Tony with lights on a rig, it's like Sean with a 24 scale having.
I
know. And then I bailed on it, and I was like, I can't believe it.
After all that work.
After all of this, I was gonna do it.
And then that's at the end of the night run is when I got sugar coated with glitter. By Bill Riddle. So
everybody that
sounds like a story.
Yes.
There's a backstory to that.
I'm
4 years
sure.
ago. And we may or may not have put glittered sprinkles like you put on ice cream underneath of whipped cream pies that he was taking in the face for charity for fundraising for 11 Charlie.
Oh my gosh.
And
I remember.
Yeah.
He got you back.
He finally got me back. So yeah.
And I think he said
probably still have glitter on you and don't even know it now.
There is glitter because it's like my favorite trail bag. One of my favorite.
Can't be mad though.
shoes.
It's too good.
Like it's everywhere in all my favorite stuff. So it's a constant reminder. But yeah.
And the thing is that Bill said it few years ago. I'll wait until Tom Major will fall asleep and I don't know where it's gonna go. So he waited a couple of years.
Yeah, he waited me out 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we agreed to a truce though. We're not. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no retaliation anymore, so we can both sleep.
So all this time, Jesse was stressed out in Axialfest because they got her. Was it last year or the year before that?
Yes and yes.
It was a bomb of glitter, like
Yeah.
glitter all over the place for her.
Oh, so she was in on the first time too. So she also got set up
That was a
as
couple of years ago.
retaliation.
Yes.
But you still had your comeuppance.
Yeah. Yeah. And what he does,
Ooh.
he puts the glitter inside of balloons, and then he'll come up. He came up behind me. He legit snuck up on me and popped that balloon like right
Sends
to the
it.
back of my head, and it was just, yeah, it was good.
That was good. And Mets RC, welcome in, brother.
You remember that sound?
Yeah, it was a little unnerving to have a nice pop right behind your head, but it was. I knew what it was as soon as I heard it.
The sound of revenge.
Yep. Yep. All sweaty and hot, so it just stuck.
I wonder how the housekeeper at the house, how long it took to take them glitters out.
I did pretty good. We used
Keeping it out of it.
Canon and some other stuff, but it's pretty much in that bathroom forever.
It's in the grout. It's part of it.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh, my goodness. Let me see here. What else we got, man? From that event, so the night run, so that was so all that people winning. How long do you wear all the way to the end, Jeremy, on that one?
Of the night run?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we got to the end of the night run, there
Mhm.
were still probably about 150 people that hadn't even started yet.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was very cool. I mean, we came out of the woods and it was like, holy crap. These people haven't even started yet.
Yeah. Now, did they wait until dark to head out there this time, or did they walk out during dusk and
walked
arrive
out
at dark?
dusk.
Okay.
Yeah, we walked down to the quarry at dusk, and it
Because
was
last year we waited for the photo op at the Axialfest sign.
Yeah.
That made that long.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's cool.
I like those night runs. The one
It's
that
so cool looking.
the one that it's very impressive when you see it go up on the mountains, and that's what we see it in Proland by the fire.
Yeah.
Going all the way, you see all that line all the way up in the mountain. That is crazy. Uh-oh, we got some pictures that we got to show. So it happens. So major. So let me see here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you got
And
glitter
it was-
pictures?
We
Yeah, it
got
was Sergeant Will that led it with me. Yeah, it was Will.
Let me see here. Let me see right here. So
Yeah.
oh, look at there. So this is what Jeremy's talking about. Ah, this is nice.
That's a
Yeah.
great photo.
They were still coming down the road to
Wow.
gather.
Wow.
That was kind of early in the gathering.
How you guys like that course with the truck? That was awesome with the construction equipment there. I see it right here with the ram. That was awesome, right?
Yeah, up onto that dump truck.
Yeah. What is this? We're going the other way. Let me see.
I don't know what.
Right here. This is nice.
Yeah, that was pretty early in the gathering, but you can see them coming down that road in that.
Yeah, they're still coming.
Yeah.
That is. Oh, look at this. Look at
Oh,
Oh,
there
that's
it
him
is.
on top. There you go.
Yeah.
nice. That is nice, man.
Wow.
Yeah, it's still dust there.
Mhm.
That's cool.
That is awesome. Is that look? You guys see the drone here on top? I'm
Yeah.
assuming that's a drone right there.
Yeah,
TJ,
they were flying a bunch of them.
that's nice. That is so cool, man. I miss that. The thing is, it goes dark. What was it, 9:30 or 9 o'clock, guys? There?
Oh
It was
no,
like
dark.
Yeah,
9:30, 10
Dark
o'clock.
doesn't happen till 10.
10.
Because we were doing the little mini comp. In the trees, you have a little bit, but if you're in the middle of the quarry, you probably had some light until about 10.
Because nobody knows what time it is over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was the after glitter.
Look
shot.
at that right here. Look at that.
Yeah,
The bill right there.
that's so good. He's happy with himself right there.
Yeah,
was.
I
He was
got
pretty
him.
It's
I
like,
got
I'm
himself.
glowing. Yeah, I mean, we're right on the farthest part of the time zone. If you think about it, your phone every once in a while would shift
Yeah.
over into the other time zone. I mean, that's how far. So you're at the very last part. That's why it's like 10 p.m. before dark. Because far East Coast, it's what, probably where you are, Jeremy, what, 8 o'clock it gets dark?
It's about
Ish.
9 o'clock. About
Yeah.
9 o'clock,
Okay.
it's dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same here, 8:30-ish or 8:40-ish. Yeah, yeah. It
Yeah,
was
here it's weird though. Here it gets dark late. It's
Yeah.
9:30 at night. What time is it dark here?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about there in Axialfest Badlands. It got dark very late, close to 10.
Yeah, because we're out in Grand Rapids and
Yeah.
we're far west too, and it's 10 o'clock here before it gets dark right now. At the longest day, it's like 10:20, it feels like, before the sun sets. And then you still have a little bit of glow for a bit. It's crazy.
It is crazy, like, 'cause I'm up in Auburn Hills.
Yeah.
Like, how bright it is at night. I'm like, wait, what's going on here?
Yeah. After being in Virginia Beach for a while, I was like, what? This is insane.
It says here, Claims RC said it was 10:15 when it was dark.
Yeah.
And,
That's what I would guess.
and our guy saying by that time everybody was in shower in bed trying to recoup for the next day.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing. But by that time we already ate steak. We couldn't move, bro. Imagine eating a steak that fresh. I could
We ate steak
Right?
when we got back.
Oh, that's
It
true.
was some good steak too, man.
That was fun,
So
man.
good.
That's awesome. That's good stuff. That's good stuff here. Let me see here. What we see more here in the picture that I was looking at. From that event there, man. They already put out the dates for next year. You guys saw there. You went there, Tony. It was the last day.
Okay.
They put the dates out already for next year. It was awesome, man. When we did, you missed that, Tony, because it was the last day. Oh, the second day when we had that guy that won the gladiator, right? That
Oh my God.
Charlie and Sam Major swore him in, and all of us there. That was awesome.
He was like, no shoes, no nothing. You know, he got a pair of muddy old shorts on. None of that. Did you read the fine print? He said, fine print. I said, raise your right hand, repeat it. I will. I do. I'm gonna. I swear.
I was all in. He was all in.
He was
It
all
was.
You get free
It was
boots.
a good sport, man.
And you know who put that out? The guy from Fury Tech. He recorded it, so he put it on his channel, guys.
Oh, cool.
What's his name? The guy from Colorado, Tony. That I always forget.
Oh, Shop Mini RC Ken. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
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 Pilchner?
Yeah.
Pilsner. Yeah.
Yeah, he put the video out and he put that whole thing he recorded Charlie. It was fun. That was fun.
That was a good sport, man. He was a good sport.
The last
he came to the booth the next day, bought a whole bunch of tickets and rubbed them on Bandit's head.
What was it? The last day, our last raffle. That's when we raffled the rig that Soy Major built. Right. That was perfect. What had happened? The people who won it, right? Soy Major.
Yeah, he had announced that there was an anniversary couple, and the guy that won the truck was that guy, and then I had fully planned on giving away the second truck to that whoever won it. So having it as an anniversary couple and then they got matching trucks was absolute perfection. That was so meant to be.
It was, man. That was crazy. That was crazy when they come in.
Yeah. And that truck was a killer build too. I mean, there's a lot of good one-off stuff on that truck. Yeah. I hope they're watching, and I hope you know what you got. Don't park that out.
Take care of it. Yeah, definitely, man. That's a sweet bill, on that. Let me see here. Oh, there's a bunch of. So Jay, send me. Oh, those are nice pics. Send me those pics on.
You want an email?
On Facebook or email, yeah, brother. Because I cannot.
I got you.
Thank you, Battle. Yeah, some of our guys there, I think also they did who was the guy who won the auction of the flag? One of the flag, it was Brendan, right? From Reef.
Yeah. Yep, Brendan. Yep.
That was nice. That was nice. Those flags were nice. With the O11C logo on it and whatnot. Let's see. Did anyone here last night? We pretend. Oh my. No, let me see here. That was so cool, guys. That was so cool. Let me see here. I think that's it, guys. What else, Tony? What else, Tony? It's already 10, man. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Snuck up on us.
Huh?
It snuck up on us.
All
Yeah,
right.
heck yeah.
It's good when we having fun and whatnot, man.
Yeah.
And
Lots of stuff to talk about. Yep.
yes.
Yeah.
What else you got? Anything that you can share with you got planned for the rest of the year, Tony? I know you're working, you're doing a lot of stuff, but RC wise, any events that you're looking forward to? I know the Gauntlet, you're gonna
The
be there.
Gauntlet, yeah, that's our big one that we do up here in Michigan. And so yeah, we'll be running 24 scale set of comps for that. And we do it full competition like we do for our Thursday nights, basically. Have portable trailer that we run it on, 2 portable trailers now, an 18 scale setup and a 24 scale. Basically kind of the rules we did for the comp at the camp we were doing with the gates, tall gates, and but it's not like the carnival ones that we did for Axialfest or anything where we're going for fast times. With these, we're really just going for cleanest run. Not hitting gates, not having to reverse. So trying to set your lines ahead of time, think through things, not need a winch to not roll over. So
Ready this.
it's going to be fun, and hoping to get out and actually run the 10 scale as well this year for it. And some of the other stuff like the King of Hammers, they're making that bigger. Or it's not King of Hammers, King of Rocks, sorry. That they're doing, and then they're gonna do they do the Purgatory. So it's they do a bunch of fun stuff, and then it's got a regular, it's got its own rock crawling. The camping's insane. It's free, I believe. It's free to camp.
Wow.
They got a huge grass lot. It's a farm, and don't quote me on it, but I think it's free with your price of admission. Just come in. Can't go to the trails without paying because of insurance reasons, but you can be upfront. You can't run an RC in general, even on the upfront stuff because of insurance again. But you get the pass. They've got an oval course. They've got an off-road course. They've got a rock crawling thing up front that's just man-made. That just snakes around, which is really cool. It's like a carnival at night when they light it all up. Looks like you're at a carnival. It's one of the best times that I have at any event that I've been to in RC. I don't know what makes it different because we camp at Axialfest. We camp.
Yeah.
It just feels like people flow out of the campsites into one area, and you're just like, people are just hanging out.
That's awesome.
And not staying at their camp. They're all out just hanging out and running. And we end up doing usually the 24 scale. A handful of us do like a gentleman's comp in the evenings. That's a little bit more. We're really going for the win on that one. So, but yeah, and they do a night run there now, and they do some other stuff. But there's just a ton of stuff going on, and the atmosphere that they've created is second to none of events that I've been at. So it's always a good time. And the weather so far, everyone I've been to has been amazing. Perfect during the day, cools down at night. So I just tented. Like I brought my RV before, and I'm like, it ain't worth it when you're not spending time in it or at the camp. Like I just need a place to have a bed. And so yeah, we just brought a tent last time and just hung out outside the whole time under canopies and on the courses. So yeah, other than that, I think I'm gonna try to get up to Utah with you guys. We've been talking about that.
Yes.
So I've got that on my calendar.
Sweet.
And
try to get some interviews with the West Coast guys, Tony.
Yep, for sure. Get a kind of a full package look of things.
That's the,
So
you're gonna enjoy that one. We cannot wait. So I think you're going with us, right? To Utah.
I'm hoping to. It depends on time off.
Yeah.
This stupid job.
Once you retire,
That event is amazing. We went there a couple of days ago, a couple of years ago. They did that same event for us. It's just beautiful there, man. Just being there so peaceful. Why, Jeremy? It
Yeah,
was
it's
incredible.
that I fell in love with that place. That location is just insane, perfect.
So this year they're gonna do that the same thing for us. Let me see here. I could show some pictures. This year they're gonna do the same thing. It's not a 1 day event. It's gonna be a 2 day event this year. So that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, when we were out there, they didn't do RCs on the rocks so much. We did that afterwards,
Yes.
and I think they're going to include that in the event this
Yes.
time.
So it's Friday, we doing the actual event. They do the side by sides and racing and whatnot. Then the second day is gonna be doing that what is a poker run.
Poker run.
Logan and West Will are doing that.
mm,
The last day on Sunday, hopefully they can plan that out as well. They took us 1-to-1 crawling all the way up to the mountain. It was amazing. It was amazing that right here. So then send me this pic right here, Tony. So I'm assuming that's the location of the gauntlet
Yeah, that was last year.
last year.
We had
Yeah.
taken a drone shot.
yep.
That's nice.
Yeah. Dennis, what time do we go to bed? You and Josh and I, it was like 3 a.m. or something.
Yeah, something or somewhere around 3:30.
Yeah, it got late. It got late, that's for sure.
Yeah, and everybody was feeling no pain.
No,
And how many days for that event, guys? How many days?
it's 3 this time. It's Friday,
3 days.
Saturday, Sunday.
That's the one in September, the same week of Pro Line.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the bummer.
Yeah.
Because we wanted to try and do a mini comp at the Pro Line by the Fire last year, but it was the same weekend. And there was something else that was going on with that. Oh, we wanted to race those buggies that Andre was making. Those little buggies, remember?
Yes, we got one. That's the next one we're gonna raffle amongst the veterans. The O11C buggy.
Yep. I was seeing if mine was right here. I moved it. It's over there further.
Yeah, it's crazy. 3 a.m. And what time you guys woke up the next day?
When the sun woke up.
6.
Yeah, not.
Oh,
I think I slept till 8.
8 o'clock. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
7 or 8.
But the nice thing was Tony didn't have to walk far to get to his campsite.
No. Nope.
Was Dennis making walking tacos there too?
Yes. Walking tacos, stuffed peppers,
fried pickles.
Yeah, plenty of some double portions.
Geez, sweeties, man.
pickled pizza.
So guys, real quick, so we're gonna start saying our goodbyes here. Tony, man, always grateful to have you here. I want to show something. I think who we got next Monday. I think next Monday we have a nonprofit for veterans. I think we had them, and these are probably if I'm not mistaken, the owner, the person that created this Strong Point Ranch. Is we're gonna have next that's they do that, if I'm not mistaken. Of Frank is here on the chat. Something that they do in Arizona. They have a beautiful location there. They take the veterans out. I don't know how many times a year, a certain amount of veterans, and do walk the trails and do their therapy that they do. Then they have social workers, doctors there, and people just do the stuff, and just veterans hanging out and talking about all of the stuff. So it was one of the, if I'm not mistaken, one of the Frank's battle buddies that were in the unit in Afghanistan. The one that we lost there. So that's his family is what the people are doing this have this nonprofit and do this for our veterans. So we are very grateful for that. Looking forward to talk to him. Strong Point Ranch. We're gonna have it next Monday. Guys, that's some good information. Even if you're a veteran or not, guys, come in and learn about that, because you may have friends, family members, they can benefit from this, you know, from this. It's a good therapy for our guys and just getting out there with a bunch of veterans and whatnot. And so I love that. It's a Crow Below Custom. Welcome in, brother. Good to have you here. Thank you for stopping by. So that's all we got. That's all we got next month, guys. And I don't even want to think how many days I have before West Axialfest. There's a lot of stuff we gotta do. Oh my goodness. I think that's it, guys. Anything else you want to mention, Tony, before we say our goodbyes, brother?
Nope, just love what you guys are doing. Stand behind you, and keep it up, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. It was awesome to have Tony with us, and then we had Joe too.
Yeah.
And stay with us in the house, Exo Cage. Joe was hanging out with us. That was awesome to have everybody there hanging out with us. So
He didn't snore as loud as I did, so
I don't know about that.
champion.
Joe slept right above me, man, and that bed was creaking.
Was
Those
it?
beds were not made. The bunk beds were not made for adults.
no.
I got dibs on top bunk.
Oh,
It was fun though. It was fun. It was fun being around you guys, man. Let me see. Let's start with go ahead, Sean, brother. Start saying our goodbyes.
Everybody in the chat, thanks for the support week in, week out. Like, this wouldn't be possible without you guys always showing the support, but everything is due. Thank you to all the veterans that's on the panel. Thank you for your service. And Javier, thank you for making me a part of it, brother.
Thank you. Thank you for being part of it, brother. I appreciate you very much, man. Eric, I want those Crocs, Eric. You muted, battle.
Yeah.
I want them Crocs, man.
You want these Crocs? You don't want these Crocs.
I
Nah.
want them Crocs, man. I'm going to Axialfest West. We're gonna be all the way up on the mountains, so.
Yeah, but you can barely lift your leg up on a chair, so I don't think you need to be riding a horse. So no, thanks for the invite. I love the support, love the community. Hey, it's 4th of July. Please be safe. And those of you that are going to do fireworks, make sure that there's not a veteran close to you. And if you're going to do that, let them know. It means a lot to us.
Yes.
Hey, stay. Peace. See ya.
Well said, Eric. That's true, man. It's 4th of July. I didn't even thought about that.
Yeah, 4th of July is a Thursday. It's a long work week.
Yeah,
I mean, a short work week, but a long weekend. And
Yeah.
you're going to have some idiots out there that are going to do anything and everything to make a big thing. So
Yeah. Just have fun, but be courteous. If you got neighbors or veterans and you got know they're veterans, just know, hey guys, some of our guys don't even know. I didn't even know. I wasn't even thinking 4th of July. So some of our guys, they don't even know what the date, whatnot. Just not gonna know, hey brother, we're gonna have some fireworks. That's all we want. Be courteous.
well, a lot of us skipped it. This is my first celebration of 4th of July in 17 years.
Wow, brother.
Well, thanks, Harvey.
And thank you, my brother. Sean J.
I'm muted. I was muted. Hey, another great live. Looking forward to the next Motor Pool Monday and whatever we got next Monday. Shout out to everybody in this panel, everybody out there that supports us. It's an honor for me to be a part of this, so I've been excited for it. That's all I can say, man, before I get choked up when I talk about this stuff. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I appreciate everybody here. So
Welcome to the family, Sean J, brother. Welcome to the family. Looking forward to see you.
Right? About damn time.
Yeah. Who won the raffle for the pro that you built, Josh?
Tony, lanyards by Tony.
Okay, so Tony, Matt. Yeah.
Oh, lanyards by Tony won that. Oh no, I'm just talking right now. No.
You won that. Go ahead, Dennis.
Appreciate the invite. It's always great hanging out with you guys, listening to all the stories from all the events that I'm not able to make it to. Everybody in chat, thanks for hanging out. And like Eric said, 4th of July week, be mindful of people around you and be safe.
And stop sending you videos when you guys are at other events, right, Dennis?
Yeah, quit sending me videos that you're wanting walking tacos when you got steak and pasta. Because then you make me hungry.
Go ahead, Josh, man.
Thanks for having me. Always great panel, great discussion tonight. Tony, thanks for coming, even though Robert was making it hard for everyone to talk.
Yes, too much talking. Yes, talking over.
So, thanks everybody for coming, and hit that thumbs up on your way out.
Yes, definitely, Josh. I think we got Joe. We got Truck Ted Joe.
Oh,
Good.
we definitely got you.
Right? He didn't know.
Yeah, he had no clue.
I think we saw a tear coming now. I think we saw. We
Out
got
from the sunglasses.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah. That was awesome, man. John, go ahead, brother.
Hello, it was good to hang out with you guys. Can't wait to see you next year.
Definitely, man. Can't wait to see you again, brother. Can't wait to see you. Actually, I know we mentioned the gauntlet. We have some of our guys that are gonna be there present. Maybe like 6 of our guys, right? Josh, Dennis.
Yeah, I'm sure Joy Short and all will be there, I'm sure.
Yeah, and York. Yeah. All like Josh.
Yeah, there should be me, Josh Short, Josh York,
Joe,
Eric, if he's gonna still come, Joe, Truck Tech Joe.
Jeremy Burt's gonna be there.
Well, we're talking about the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Only thing I'm waiting on is the Queen, the President, the Commander in Chief. As long as she's got that Friday off, we good. If she don't, not happening.
I figured you were waiting on sweatpants that would actually fit your long legs, so they didn't look like the free.
I don't have any sweat, but nothing fits my long legs.
And one person that's going to be traveling across the border, we're going to have.
Oh, Jeff. Jake.
Yeah, Jake's going to be out there.
They can do it?
Yeah, that's what he said so far.
Yeah, he said he's gonna come down to the gauntlet now.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
Yeah, so we'll have a big O11C campground set up.
Shoot.
That's gonna be awesome, man. Man, they need to do it a different weekend other than Problem by the Fire, Tony. And because I really want, well, one of these years I need to
It's kind of that tough Michigan time. Like August is hot, September's good. October it might be a blizzard. So
now we got global warming, remember?
Yeah.
Sorry, Major. Go ahead, brother.
Thanks to everybody for the support. I'm going to reiterate what the first sergeant said. Be safe this weekend. But I do have something new that came in, and I must show this.
Yes.
So,
Boom
Racing hooked this up.
Oh yeah.
Those are sick.
RX-01 LC70. This one is going to be raffled off at the Recon G6 at Blue Rocks Family Campground.
Awesome.
17 or 18, 19 July. So that'll be up there. Must be present to win. So you got to come up to Blue Rocks and buy your tickets. I'll have it at the Boom Racing booth that I'll be supporting while I'm up there. But shameless plug, but I had to do it.
Yeah.
And I just want everybody to, be safe, go out on the trails, have fun. If it's not fun, find something that is fun, and talk to each other, be great to each other, and just be yourselves in the hobby.
Amen to that, Sergeant Major. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you for being part of it, man. Thank you to Boom Racing, man. That's a nice.
Yeah.
And you
Boom
guys
Racing is going to support our the Maryland chapters run here at the end of this month. I have the 27th. We're doing another outing. We're doing the Lafayette Trail in Havre de Grace, Maryland.
with the VA.
With a VA, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, they're all in for trails, so they want to do trails. So I had to pick the flattest possible trail, which is not easy here.
Yeah,
So we're doing the Lafayette Trail up the Susquehanna River.
that is good. I love that. All our guys that are down there in that location, and they willing to. They're very excited. You got to remember, some of these guys they don't get out. You know, for them to be excited to go out and trails and walk, and then have an RC into it, that's huge, man.
Yeah, most of these guys, they don't drive real cars.
Yeah.
They're not able to.
Yeah.
And some of their conditions, I'm proud that they're able to hold a controller.
Yes.
So it's very cool that they're excited and motivated to get out on trails.
Yes, yes. I was very happy when I saw, remember the one that we had when we did the what you call it, when we went there to the presentation, the one that had the severe arthritis, man. He had
and he's the one that wants to do all the trails.
That's awesome.
So he's figured out how to use that controller to his, playing to his strengths, and it's working, and he's loving it.
That is awesome. The movement is big for him. So that is awesome that he's doing that. Love it. Awesome.
And that's therapy. That is
therapy. That is I'm looking forward for our next outing here also at the VA with the VA. In August, we're gonna have a class that's very important for us. Jeremy, and down the road we're gonna push it for you guys too as well with the VA. And it's what is it, Charlie? It's a
safer
suicide prevention class.
Yeah.
So we could be certified on that. So that is huge for our organization, and also to see that most of us, we know the red flags, but be certified on that stuff, and it's very important for us. So that's going to be happening with us here at the VA down in August. So, and I'm going to push that for you guys to get that as well, Jeremy.
Yeah, I think my certification might have lapsed when I retired.
Yes.
But I had the safer stuff going on. Yeah.
So after we get this class, we're gonna push it. I'm gonna talk so we can push, so you guys could take it as well.
Good stuff.
Javier, another thing, sorry to interrupt, is I just got certified to be an instructor for CPR, and there's 2 classes. There's you have the classes which is full CPR, and then there's another class that's just compression only.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is go to Red Cross, take a class for I think it's like an hour total.
Yes.
You can do that.
Yeah, and we can do that, and we have a lot of guys that are certified on that. We got a lot of first responder. Josh is one, and also we had Trish that's here, Trish, and that we had a Axialfest Badlands, and Larry as well.
Larry.
Yeah, and I'm also a paramedic too. Also,
that's good. That's good. So we always when we go on events, we always have a couple of guys that can help out on that. But definitely we need to have all our guys certified on that. Looking forward on that. Robert, we got to get Robert certified. We ordered that bubble, Rob, just to let you know, Rob. Okay.
Nice. I appreciate that.
Customized.
No, wait. You don't know. Y'all haven't heard? Wait, y'all don't know what happened at Beat the Creek. Did you know Robert is now my stepson?
What?
Yes, it is true. That happened.
I'm going to need a map. I don't know.
Yeah.
Side joke.
I need pictures.
Well, first, I want to thank everybody that was in the chat. We actually had a pretty big crowd tonight, and you guys stuck through for 2 hours listening to us and our adventures. So thank you guys for your support. Everybody that's been in the panel, you guys are all amazing. You guys are out there having fun. I'm sitting in the office watching my phone, notifications go on and off, and I'm like, oh.
We're thinking about you, Rob.
It was great. It was great. I mean, all of you guys, you enjoyed your time. I mean, you guys are all telling me stories or telling everybody stories about what had happened. And there's not once where you guys didn't have a smile. I mean, like, this hobby brings so much care and our own personal therapy, for everybody. And it's just amazing of this family that we have. And we can all just talk about anything. And I mean, look, 2 hours just went by and it felt like it was only 30 minutes.
Yes.
So you guys, You're awesome. You really are. And Tony's a very kind and generous person. I mean, he's very down to earth. If anybody gets a chance to meet him, wait for him to have his camera down, but shake his hand. He puts a lot of work in what he does. Like, he's working a full-time job, but then, he has his moments and his time with the RC industry. So when you see him, again, just shake his hand, say, thank you for all the good work that you're doing. Tony, a lot of love goes out to you, brother.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, Rob. Well said,
You're
brother.
quiet the whole night, and then you're like, mic
Oh, yeah.
Working.
Mic drop.
He's working on all that stuff that he had. That's why he had that background there. 'Cause he don't want to miss stuff, right?
Well, like fishing poles to me, I don't think he's doing a lot of work.
I'm doing a lot of
Oh,
work,
me?
but it's all for this company right up here. There it is, right
No,
there.
I'm talking about Tony.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah, that was the cousins. That was a lot of work for me actually taking them out. That was a lot of restring and broken off lures.
Mm.
Family reunion this past weekend.
Man,
They all
nice,
came out here.
nice. Man, you had that beautiful what is it, a river you got in the back, or it's a lake?
Yeah, it's a river.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, bro. It's
I haven't been out on it much this year, not like last year. Yeah,
That's cool. That's
but
cool.
it's all good.
Charlie, go ahead, brother.
Hey, I just want to thank everybody out there on the panel, everybody in the chat, hanging in there for 2 hours with us. I really want to thank everybody that helped us get out to Axialfest.
Yeah.
I mean, we made it out there. It was a long trip. It was so worth it. I mean, oh my God. I mean, I never done anything like that, like, road trip, the whole deal, not to mention got my dog with me, and yeah, it was awesome. Everybody was so awesome. I mean, just want to thank everybody out there. Again, thank everybody out there for their support. Everybody still watching. Thank you very much. And thank you for supporting Operation 11 Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie. This was the first big event like this in another state. He was trying to bail out a couple of days before.
Yeah, I tried.
It even happened. Even the wife said, no, you going.
I tried. She texted a bunch of my friends. I was bailing, like, what, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was bailing.
But you have fun, bro. That's all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was awesome. It's awesome.
Go ahead, Tony, brother.
Oh man. Yeah. Thank you guys for having me on. Thank you guys in the chat for coming in. I can't believe it's been as long as it's been going on that you guys have been doing this and keeping at it. I knew it was a long time, but I forget with the move how long it's been. So way to stick with it. I know it's not always easy. It's a lot of work, what you're doing. It's a lot of times can be difficult work too. And I mean, not doing easy things. People think that, they're playing with toys. It's a lot more than playing with toys. So, yeah, just thankful that you guys are doing this. I think it's doing a lot of good, and I can't wait to see where Operation 11 Charlie is in 5 more years. So,
amen. Thank you, Tony. Yeah, good things are coming for us, and we're grateful for it. And you said it, O11C job is 24/7. So all that the hard work is happening behind the scenes. So it's something that we are proud of it. Whatever we take, whatever we can take, and we're very grateful of all our guys, all our members, all our reps, all our family members that help out behind the scenes. Queenie, welcome in. It's just incredible, man. Thank you everybody that stopped at the house. Stop and stop by our booth and talk to us, hang out with us, listen to our stories, right, from our veterans and all that. We're very grateful, man. And it's just people understanding how understanding what our veterans go through and how O11C functions, and that's how we always welcome, guys. If you see our booth there, you see our campground, feel free to stop, guys. We had a lot of guys stopping, drinking coffee with us in the afternoon, the evening, whatever, just hanging out with us and listening to our guys. So we're very grateful. Also, shout out. Go ahead, Josh. Help me out on that, brother.
Oh, I just wanted to say the huge shout out for Hobbies for Good and Horizon and everything they donated at Axial Fest and everyone that donated and helped out. It was amazing. It helps keep Operation 11 Charlie running so they can
Yes.
keep doing this for veterans.
Yes, yes. Oh my God, how we can forget about that? Javi's
Yeah.
donated a check of what was it, $10,000. It was
10,000.
for 11C, and not counting all the other stuff that was donated throughout that week there, that weekend there. So yeah, that's the stuff. All you guys, that's what keep 11C going and taking all these veterans out. Our weekly, monthly outings, our VA out, everything that happens behind the scenes with 11C, that's what goes or that, and you guys can see it. So, well said, well done, Josh. Everybody that supports, I don't want to, the people that donate rigs, for our raffles, everybody that support us, we cannot thank you guys enough, guys. So, I think that's it. Anything else that I forgot, Josh, guys? No, we good, Charlie, right?
We're good, man.
All our veterans that came in and our family members, thank you for hanging out. The new families that hang out with us, we're very grateful, and just always nothing but positive feedback from them. So they enjoyed it. You guys work hard, making them feel comfortable. That's what it's all about. So again, thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next Monday. Peace.
Happy 4th of July.
All right, be safe.
Be safe.